So the hot Tuah girl has found herself in deep shit with CoffeeZilla, who, as you guys all know, is one of the most renowned internet detectives out there. He's pretty much the boogeyman of crypto scammers. He's revealed more people than you could probably count. Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, Andrew Tate, Alex Mashinsky. Too many people to even name, if I'm being honest. So before we talk about that, we first have to talk about this retard. Who the fuck even is this? If you guys don't know, I don't even know her name, but people on the internet call her the Hawk Tuah girl. Now, to me, I think it's very clear that she is an industry plant, because someone like this does not just blow up for no reason whatsoever. Now, if you guys haven't seen the original clip, I'll show it to you in a second. The fact that someone like this can become as famous as she has, that shit just makes, I've lost faith in humanity. Never mind you, working a 9-to-5 job every day, 8 hours a day, waking up at 7 a.m. to go to work, come home at 5 o'clock, barely able to even pay your bills, barely able to afford food, and then someone like this goes on some random fucking interview on the street, says some retard shit, and then is suddenly set for life. I have lost my fucking faith in humanity. So here's the original clip of this Hawk Tuah girl. Let's see why she's so famous. You know what? Maybe there's a good reason why she's famous. Maybe this clip was amazing. Let's see what you guys have to say.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give it that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk Tuah and spit
No,
on it.
So that's the clip that made this person one of the most famous people on the entire internet right now. You think this clip is enough to make someone that famous without being an industry plant? That was one of the most disturbing and retarded things I've ever seen in my life. That was the least funny thing I've ever seen since Amy Schumer. What the fuck was that even supposed to? What was even the joke supposed to be? There wasn't even a joke. But retarded 9-year-olds saw this clip and decided to make her famous. Even though it wasn't actually the 9-year-olds, since she's an industry plant, but someone has to actually watch her. Someone has to watch the Hawk Tuah podcast. May as well be 9-year-olds. And you can tell it was premeditated. You can tell she was given a line by whoever put her in the position she's in. Because you can tell, you can just see before this clip starts, just look at this. The way she's leaning forward here, and look after he asks the question.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
She doesn't even let him finish before she starts talking. So she knew beforehand what to say. This is not just some random girl who they approached in the street to ask this question. She knew exactly what her line was and when to say it. And do you think it's just a coincidence that the term Hawk Tuah happens to be the perfect setup for a podcast? She has a podcast named Talk Tuah. Obviously, it's supposed to mimic Hawk Tuah. And clearly, this did not just come out of nowhere, because there is no way in fucking hell some random retard like this off the street just comes up with a name, comes up with a little phrase that happens to be the perfect setup for a podcast. They knew beforehand what to say so that they can make a podcast and make fucking millions. If you still don't think she's an industry plant, you're probably cuckoo. So anyways, let's get to what the meat of the whole video is about. The CoffeeZilla accusations. So this bitch, high on her own fumes, thinking that she's on top of the world, decided to run a crypto scam. And obviously, anyone who tries to run a crypto scam is going to have CoffeeZilla on their ass. So let's see what the Twitter live space debate looked like between her, CoffeeZilla, and this guy, Doc Hollywood, who I'm pretty sure is her advisor on the whole crypto thing. And warning beforehand, it's pretty fucking hard to watch.
Most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Okay, so immediately, this is just starting to piss me off. CoffeeZilla says, he comes in here, he speaks first, he says this is one of the most miserable coin launches I've ever seen. It makes this bitch, Haley Wench, who is by the way the Hawk Tuah girl's real name, it makes her mad, so she says this.
Miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
She's trying to pretend like she doesn't know who it is, which she clearly does. Well, actually, maybe she actually doesn't, because this is obviously a retard. Like, I don't know anything about her, but she just sounds retarded. I don't know if it's just the southern accent, because, I mean, like, no offense to any southerners watching, even though I know there's none since no one watches my videos. A southern accent will make anyone sound dumb. Like, if I talk in a southern accent, even though it's horrible, it makes me sound 10 times more stupid. Because that's just how southern accents are. So immediately she's being a retard. And that's pretty much the entire thing. Like, that's pretty much her entire line in this entire 6-minute debate. Which I'm not going to show you all 6 minutes. Because I value your time, believe it or not. But she basically says nothing for the rest of the debate. It's just this guy, Doc Hollywood, speaking on her behalf. Because I doubt she knows how to actually speak.
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
So CoffeeZilla, I haven't seen the full video he made. He has a video on his second channel covering this whole situation. I highly recommend you check that video out. But in short, he basically accuses them of pumping this coin and doing some insider trading, some shady shit to rug their fans. And let's see how this guy, who is not the Tuah girl, the guy who decided to tell her to run the scam, let's see how he thought.
No.
Let's see how he decided to respond to this allegation, and just brace yourself because it is fucking hard to listen to.
No, that's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So.
Yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there.
Just immediately, like, these people are so fucking smug. It is just so frustrating to listen to. It's like they know who he is, by the way. Like, they're pretending not to know, but they do know. And even still, they still repeat the exact same lines that everyone tries using when they get called out by CoffeeZilla.
You can answer that.
Do you know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay.
There's no insider trading. Take our word for it. His entire response is just, no, that's not true. No, that wasn't us. No, that was someone else. No, that's not true. What you're saying is just not a fact. Evidence? None. Like, spoilers, I guess, even though you do not want to listen to this, trust me. So I'm going to skip forward a bit to the most annoying of times, just to save you guys some time.
Strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of strategic allocation or a private
How much did
sale.
y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that we
Selling out
made.
your fans. So other people can dump on your fans.
Hold on, CoffeeZilla. Take a chill pill, brother.
Take a chill pill, brother. I swear to God, there's not a human on this planet who says the line, take a chill pill, brother, who isn't either a complete retard or a complete douchebag. Like, it's one of the two, or maybe both. Anyone who says that, I swear to God, never talk to them again. If you're talking to someone, even if you're talking to your friend, you've known him for fucking 20 years. If he says the word, take a chill pill, bro, if he says that one line, cut him off forever. Because, God, it is so infuriating. His entire response here is basically just, yeah, it was set up by someone else. Yeah, no, someone else made that money, not us.
Y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled. And it's not done by us. Yeah, snipers sniped it up to an insane market.
No.
Yeah, it's not us. Take a chill pill, bro. Relax, bro. It wasn't us. It was snipers who did it. Yo, we didn't make any money.
Oh no, it's
And
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us. That was
You
listen.
know that.
Listen. No. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right?
Not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
Notice the silence, by the way, from this bitch, Haley Welch. The Tuah girl, who's apparently the face behind the scam. I bet she doesn't even know what a crypto coin is. She's just some retard who got manipulated by this guy. He just said, hey, you want some money? Yeah, I'll get you some money. I'll bring you a money printer. It's called crypto. That's why he's doing all the fucking talking. Even though he's not actually saying anything of substance. All he's saying is it's not us. It was managed by someone else. You know, it was the snipers who stole the money. You know, it was managed by a project.
fees. Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. Okay.
It's not a scheme, it's a project. We want to keep this thing going for years. Keep what going for years? A completely dogshit crypto coin that flopped on launch and then rug pulled? Like, God, I just can't listen to this guy talk anymore. So next, let's see what happens next after this. I'm not going to show you guys the whole clip. I'm going to only show you guys about up to like 3 minutes. If you guys want to watch the whole clip, which I recommend you do not, I will have a link in the description, but I do recommend you watch the Voidzilla video.
We're there with meteor pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that who does that belong to?
Yeah, who's the creator, buddy? Obviously to the creator. He said it himself. So who is the creator? Who is this mysterious person who created this coin that has now been rug pulled? I wonder.
That belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the...
It belongs to the project. Is that like an entity that I've never heard of? Who the fuck is the project? Who owns the project then? CoffeeZilla tries to grill him on this and he does not say anything. He just says the project. Like it's some entity that we all know of. Like it's God.
The project.
Well, the project is over here. Haley Welch, right?
So he says the project is over here. Over where? And then he says Haley Welch. So is he trying to put the blame on her? Is he trying to put all the blame on her? Even though it's extremely clear from the beginning that he was the one who planned all of this? Or is he just saying, again, the project, like it's some sort of entity that we all know about?
And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a...
God, again with the fucking take a chill pill line. I swear to God.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself, right?
So now he's like almost admitted to rugging the project. Now he's coming up with like justifications for it, like, oh, but we have to pay for this and we have to pay for that. Therefore, we needed money. How else were we gonna get money? So his whole response was basically, it was owned by someone else. It was owned by a project. That project was owned by Haley Welch, basically throwing her under the bus. And then when Coffee asks him how much Haley Welch owns, he just says it's Haley Welch's project. We have shit to pay for. So are you admitting guilt or what?
To make the money on day one, I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're here every single day.
Millions of
Day
dollars
one,
from the
day
run.
2, day 3. You know, this is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. And first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project.
Alright, man. That's it. I can't listen to any more of this shit. He's just not talking about it at all. He's just talking around it. Every time he asks him who owns the project, who owns it, he just keeps talking about, oh my, you don't understand how much work and effort and money goes into this. We have to rug our fans, otherwise how are we gonna fund this? It's what every single retarded crypto scammer tries to say when they get called out by someone like CoffeeZilla, who actually knows how to call out their shit and grill them on it. Like, I swear to God, if this were a one-on-one debate, he would be gone. He probably would have left the call. Anyways, that's basically it for me for today. I never want to cover this creature again. Just listening to her stupid southern accent makes me want to blow my brains out. If you guys have any suggestions for who I should cover next, let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys next time.